Is a Toyota extended warranty actually worth it? That seems like a silly question because Toyotas never break. I mean, that's like their whole brand. But here's the problem. Their factory warranty expires after 3 years or 36,000 miles. At which point, if it does break down, you'll be left footing the bill. So the question becomes, is a Toyota extended warranty actually worth it? Or are you just setting $3,000 on fire? Unfortunately, like most things in life, the answer is it depends. To help you figure it out, we'll go over what you need to know about your extended warranty, like what is and isn't covered, how much it costs, and when the purchase window actually closes. Only then can you decide whether to buy a warranty or skip it entirely. The name of Toyota's warranty is Toyota Extra Care, and this isn't some third-party option. Instead, it's offered through Toyota and their network of dealerships. There are 3 tiers: Platinum, Gold, and Powertrain. Each one covers certain parts of your vehicle, and the price changes accordingly. Being Toyota, you can expect more than just the basics. Each plan also includes 24/7 roadside assistance, up to $50 for 5 days in rental car reimbursement, and $100 a day in meals if you break down further than 150 miles from your house. So let's look at the actual coverage that each level provides. We'll start with Platinum coverage. It covers approximately 85% of your vehicle's parts and systems. Think of it like comprehensive coverage. If it breaks and it's mechanical, there's a pretty good chance it's covered. That would include things like air conditioning, transmission, brakes, cooling systems, electrical components, engine, fuel system, steering, suspension, all of that is covered. Now the Gold tier is the middle option, and here you're going to have trade-offs between the price of the plan and what's covered in your vehicle. Think of this as covering about 55% of your vehicle's parts, just a shorter list than the Platinum tier, but at a lower price. The last option is just powertrain coverage, and you can think of the powertrain as anything that moves your vehicle forward. That would include the engine, transmission, axle assembly, and select hybrid or alternative fuel components. This is the cheapest option, but it's also the least useful. Most of the things that typically go wrong with your vehicle are sensors, electronics, or AC components, so they won't be covered in the powertrain. Here's the important thing to keep in mind with any extended warranty. These do not cover routine maintenance. Things like brake pads or oil changes or tires won't be covered. You can think of an extended warranty more like breakdown coverage and not so much like maintenance coverage. Now that you know what's covered, we can actually talk about how much it costs. The average quote for Toyota Extra Care ranges from $2,200 to $4,000, but this will depend on the make, model, and year of your car. Furthermore, you can expect that payment to be broken down into 2 parts: an initial down payment followed by a monthly payment. Here's a real example using a 2023 Toyota Camry in an 8-year, 100,000-mile warranty. A Platinum plan will cost you about $2,400, while a Gold plan will cost you $2,300. And unfortunately, I didn't write down how much a powertrain plan costs, but I'm assuming it's less than a Gold plan. All that said, you're looking at about a $100 difference between a Platinum and a Gold, making Platinum odds are the better choice given the small difference in total payment. You could think of it this way: you wouldn't take out a $100 less healthcare policy that didn't cover your heart, and that's essentially the difference between a Gold plan and a Platinum plan. But here's the thing: the model, the year, and the mileage will make an impact on how much you end up paying. If you decide to get the extended warranty earlier in your car's lifespan, odds are you'll be paying less than waiting until the odometer reads 30,000 miles. A car with only 5,000 miles is much less likely to have something go wrong than a car with 30,000 miles. Each additional mile of wear and tear has an impact on the future chance of your car having a problem. So, how long does your protection last after you buy it? Toyota Extra Care offers a whole variety of years and mileage that it covers in its various plans. For new vehicles, you can get coverage from 3 to 10 years and from 50 to 125,000 miles. For used vehicles, the options shrink, down to 1 to 5 years and from 12 to 60,000 miles. There's also a mileage cap to keep in mind for used vehicles. Toyota won't extend warranties on any vehicle over 150,000 miles. And to get Platinum or Gold coverage, it needs to be at least 9 model years old, while powertrain will go up to 12 model years old. You can think of each model year as roughly a basic year. So if you bought a 2015 Camry in 2025, you'll be limited to only a powertrain warranty. But now that you know your options, how much it costs, and what's in it, it is important to understand what's not in it. Every extended warranty program has things that it won't cover, and Toyota Extra Care is no different. Routine maintenance and wear items. Brake pads, wiper blades, tires, batteries. These wear out naturally and aren't considered part of a breakdown. Another one is pre-existing conditions. If something was already wrong with the car when you bought it, it won't be covered in these extended warranties. Now that seems obvious, but it's worth stating. Next up is weather or accident damage. You can think of that as being covered by your car insurance and not your car warranty. Extended warranties also don't cover abuse, neglect, or aftermarket parts. If you installed a cold air intake or a lift kit, you can't expect Toyota to cover for those. Rust and corrosion are covered by Toyota's initial 5-year warranty, but are not covered in any plan after that. Lastly, there are Toyota's hybrid and EV components, which get a base 8-year, 100,000-mile warranty right out of the factory. However, those won't be extended with any of their extended warranty programs. And then that's important to note if you own something like a Prius or a RAV4 Prime, which won't have its most expensive components, namely the hybrid system or the battery, covered in the extended warranty. So after going through all those details, let's say that now you're convinced and ready to buy Toyota Extra Care. Well, how do you go about doing that? For new vehicles, you need to purchase Toyota Extra Care before the factory warranty runs out. That means you have to buy it within the first 3 years or 36,000 miles. For used vehicles, you have to buy it at the point of sale, namely the dealership. You won't be able to get it on a used Tacoma that you get from Craigslist, but if you get a used car from the dealership, when you buy it, you can purchase the extended care at that point in time. So here's the key strategy to buying extended care. You want to buy it early if you think you're going to want it. Prices are lower for the fewer miles on the car, so buying it early in a new car's life will help, or right away when you get a used car. So after all that, the tiers, the pricing, the exclusion, how to buy it, when to buy it, the question finally becomes, is it worth buying? Let's do the math. You can get an 8-year platinum plan for $2,400, which comes to something like $300 a year. The average cost of repairs over a year for an average car in America is $900. And as you know, a Toyota is way better than average, costing an owner only $591 on average each year. But that's across all of Toyota's makes and models and includes things like minor fixes in addition to major repairs. On paper, that's a pretty good deal. You're paying $300 to avoid $591 in average cost. But here's the catch. You're paying that $300 whether or not you have any repairs. And so while the average Toyota has $591 in repairs, that means that most Toyotas actually have a lot less, but a few have significantly more. Is Toyota Extra Care actually worth it? And looping back to the beginning, I'd still say it depends. If you can afford to pay a surprise $2,500 or $3,000 repair cost on the unlikely chance that your Toyota actually breaks down, then yeah, you probably don't need Toyota Extra Care. If you'd rather have that $3,000 spread out over 5, 6, 7 years, you can think of it more like a form of insurance where you hope you don't need to use it, but at least you have it, if you do. At the end of the day, only you'll be able to tell if the peace of mind is worth it. If you want to learn more about Toyota's extended warranty program or any other extended warranty program, you should check out ConsumerAffairs.com. ConsumerAffairs.com aggregates auto warranties from all across the industry to make it easy for you to compare and contrast different plans. Additionally, we get verified reviews from actual plan owners for all the different extended warranties on the site, giving you a true insight in what it's like to work with these different companies. Check out ConsumerAffairs.com. We make big purchases, no big deal.